I am so glad that you're here today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katina, and I am a certified life coach that is navigating her own heartbreak, recovering myself. I'm here to share my journey with you and help you unlock your potential and live a more aligned, empowered life while navigating your own heartbreak. So I posted this story on my blog yesterday, but I wanted to share it here for those of you who prefer something in a video format. So let me tell you about the week that nearly took me out. It's been one of those weeks where everything seems to go wrong. It started with my car deciding to lock itself in anti-theft mode, like I was trying to steal it. There I was sitting in the freezing cold watching YouTube tutorials trying to figure out how to get my car started. Then later, same day, same freezing cold, there was me in my garage digging through boxes and a mess of complete chaos trying to find an extension cord so I could plug in my heat tape. And just when I thought things couldn't get worse, a mouse had the nerve to run across my kitchen floor. That was followed swiftly by me running upstairs and screaming loud enough for everyone within miles to hear me. Without the dinner I was preparing, mind you. And I am terrified of mice. I know it's unreasonable. I know it is, but I am. Doesn't change it. So picture this a while later, me trying to get the dinner that I had run away from, standing on the threshold of my living room and kitchen, blasting some rodent deterrent sound that on my phone, crying because I was too terrified to step into my own kitchen. Ended up without my dinner, by the way. It was overwhelming. It was chaotic. But it wasn't the chaos that got me. It was the loneliness. It's in those moments when everything feels like it's falling apart. What you really want is someone to show up. Someone to calm the storm. Someone who used to be there and isn't anymore. I get it. Trust me, I do. After heartbreak, those moments feel heavier than they should. The simple things, like dealing with a broken car or a messy garage, become mountains because you're carrying more than just the task at hand. You're carrying the loss, the memories, and the ache of doing it alone. But here's what I've learned. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of courage. For me, it looks like calling my brother-in-law when I can't face the mouse that I'm terrified of, or calling my dad who will drop everything when I need help, or leaning on my sisters, or trusting my daughter with all of my tech disasters. And yes, for me, it's even calling my ex-husband when my car won't start in the middle of a parking lot. But every time I have to ask for help, there's this little voice in my head telling me you should be able to handle this on your own. But the truth is, we're not meant to do life alone. Maybe you don't have family like I do to lean on. Or maybe the person that you'd normally call is the one who broke your heart. If that's the case, I want to tell you something that helped me. Finding community. Groups like Celebrate Recovery taught me that I'm not alone in my struggles. It's a Christian ministry, but you don't have to be a Christian or be religious to get any support. Just go there. I remember being so nervous the first time I walked into that room because I didn't know what to expect. But what I found was a group of people who didn't judge my messy story. They just listened. And sometimes that's all you need, is someone to listen. If you're in the middle of your own chaos right now, I want you to know something. It won't always be this way. One day, you're going to look back on this chapter the messy garage, the car that won't start, or the mouse that ran across your kitchen floor, and you're going to realize how strong you are. You're going to see the resilience that you've built and the person that you've become because of it. For now, just take one step at a time. Lean on the people that care about you. Seek support where you can. But don't be afraid to admit when it's all too much and ask for help. If this resonates with you, will you hit the like button and share your story in the comments? I would love to hear how you're navigating your own challenges. And remember, you're not alone. You've got this. Stay strong, and don't forget, you're capable of so much more than you think.